Howdy, y'all! Knee-high by the 4th of July! I totally didn't steal this hat from Ohio Jones. Yeehaw!
Well, if you're watching this, you probably already know who I am. If not, I'm some weird kid on the internet. That's about all you really need to know. So a while back, I asked my Discord server for questions regarding Minecraft server development or my YouTube journey or my life or anything like that. And today I'm going to be answering those questions. Also, this video is scripted because I am really bad at coming up with stuff on the spot. And also I wanted to give a lot of thought into each of the questions that I'm going to be answering. But don't worry, I will make it look like I am pretending to make it up on the spot. I should probably take off this hat now because of conformity. So to start off, Spacedogz with a Z asks what the hardest thing about YouTube is for me. So I have about 3 things that are challenging for me. One being just coming up with unique and interesting video ideas every week. I have a few grand ideas for videos that I just don't have time in a week to accomplish. I know I probably don't need to upload a video every week, but if I didn't, then I would just never end up uploading at all. So the second thing for me is just recording. I don't really love being in this dark room with these bright lights in my eyes. And I'm not camera shy or anything. I just always have to take multiple takes. I've thought about getting something like a teleprompter, but they're usually pretty expensive. And I would probably just end up fussing with it and I would never end up recording. Also, my capture card kind of stopped working recently, so what I have to do now is record directly on my camera, and then I record my audio in DaVinci Resolve, and then I just sync up both of the clips. It's kind of annoying, but it works. And finally, I absolutely hate writing. Like I said earlier, I have a bunch of grand ideas for videos, but I just don't feel like writing up a really long script for them. I'd rather do a bunch of other things with my time. So instead I opt for making like tutorials where I just kind of improv as I go. I took this college level class at school about writing and it completely like killed every ounce of creativity inside of me, but thankfully I'm starting to recover from it. X-Ninja Kaizen asks how to disable collisions in a certain area or world server, preferably without teams or paper or something. Well, that's a loaded question. Let me think about that quickly. Yeah, I absolutely have no idea. I'd honestly just recommend setting enable player collisions to false in the paper global.yml for just about any server. If you don't know what collisions are, it's basically when players can push each other around and stuff. It's good for lobbies when you have like a bunch of players that are in a 1 block area and that way they don't all like go everywhere. That's the best way I can describe it. Icky Sherman, this totally is in my alt, asks, what's the best Minecraft server hosting? Well, I'm glad you asked because the best Minecraft server hosting is Craftlands hosting. This new hosting is already reshaping the way people host Minecraft servers with their top-of-the-line DDR5 and Ryzen CPUs. In simple terms, that means it's good. There are so many amazing features, including a config editor, free subdomains, a version changer, a mod pack installer, a player manager, and much, much more. But the best thing about this host that I haven't seen anywhere else is the recycle bin. So if you like really screw up like my parents about 19 years ago, then you can just recover all your deleted files. They have premium plans and they even have some cheaper plans as well. So check out Craftlands hosting in the description and craft your land. All right, so Don't Mess With This asks, what's your favorite plugin and what's your least favorite? So I think that one of my favorite plugins is definitely going to be Script. It is a super easy coding language for Minecraft servers. You can make just about anything with it. I know it's probably better to just code a plugin, but I'm stupid and it is good for doing really simple things like stopping one mob from spawning or an owner on, owner off script. Future upcoming video confirmed. I also really like the infinite parkour plugin. It works really well right out of the box, and I like the tab plugin as well, hence why I've made so many tutorials on it so far. But 2 plugins that I absolutely hate with every fiber of my being are grief prevention and clear lag. They're the definition of garbage. Literally, if you look up the word garbage in the dictionary, you will see grief prevention and clear lag. For grief prevention, it just does way too much unnecessary stuff, and it always sends that annoying bit.ly link. And I don't really have a reason for hating clear lag, I just kind of do. I think it's because it hasn't received an update for a while. So Omar asks, do you have any life hacks you can share? So I don't really recommend hacking. You might get banned by the admins or the mods, so definitely be careful with that. The only thing that I can really think of is if you tape a LED gamer light strip to the back of like a table or a desk, it looks pretty cool. That's not really much of a life hack though. Pez asks, are you a skibbity gronk? Yes. So Philip asks, where did you bury the mask? So if you didn't know, I used to be like one of those weird dream kids that wore a mask on all my streams and stuff. This thing is very filthy dirty. Just look at this. That's like all grease from my face, and it's also really beat up. I definitely don't regret the face reveal at all. So Mal asks, what is the best free server hosting in Asia? I don't live in Asia, I live in Texas, so obviously I won't be able to give you the perfect free hosting. You're going to need to try a couple and see which one you get the best ping on. I know TCN used to give free servers in India, which I'm pretty sure is a part of Asia. I don't really know geography, but unfortunately TCN, on their website, it basically says that they're completely out of stock of free servers, so I don't know when they'll have more free servers or if they're just going to not offer free servers anymore. If you haven't noticed, I'm kind of trying to phase out the free hosting stuff. I've been doing more stuff with like plugins and all that other good stuff. I talked more about this in End of an Era and stop using 24/7 free hostings. I recently went through all of my free hosting videos and I put like closed in the title if the host has closed down, and I realized that like a lot of them have closed down, and I don't really want to keep making videos that aren't going to last forever. You know, I want to make videos that will last a long time instead of just something temporary. Hato Potato asks, I bet he hasn't joined your Minecraft server. This really isn't much of a question, but a while back on one of my streams, I joined Hato Potato's Minecraft server because they donated $10 to me, since I'll do just about anything for money. I might do a video in the future where I like join subscribers' Minecraft servers, and then I'll like critique them and say, you win the CraftedCroix server contest. I don't know, it's 10:40 at night, I'm getting tired. So Crep Zero, I don't think I said that right.
Crep Zero
asks, are your parents proud of you doing YouTube? So I think they are proud of me doing YouTube. I just don't think they understand it all the way. I think the main thing that they don't like is all the time that I have to spend down here to run my Minecraft servers and make all my YouTube videos every week. So, but otherwise they are very supportive of me. So K4 Kashi, I probably also didn't say that right. I can't pronounce anything. Asks, when you had hard time during the YouTube journey. So it did take me a while to get monetized, not by getting like subscribers or getting the watch hours. It was mainly just like a bug in YouTube AdSense. So thankfully it's all fixed now though. But also the items adder video and the Geyser custom model data video, those videos were so incredibly painful to record. I had to do like multiple takes so many times for that. But I have a much greater respect for people that can like record a tutorial without having to put cuts in it, because otherwise I don't think I would have been able to do those videos. So Fox User asks, are you a nerd? Personally, I do not consider myself a nerd, even though I fit just about every single criteria. I basically live in my parents' basement. I make Minecraft servers and I make videos about making Minecraft servers. I collect Legos and My Little Pony. I know like 100 different algorithms for speed cubing. I mean, just look at all of these. And I don't have a girlfriend. And when I do talk to girls, I usually find a way to make it extremely awkward. And finally, I'm majoring in computer science in college. So I know it sounds like I'm a nerd, but I don't really think so, because I screw stuff up a lot and make a ton of mistakes on everything that nerds probably wouldn't make. And nerds always feel this need to like always be right, which I'm not really about. And they also always wear glasses, and I don't wear glasses. But if you disagree with me, then you're wrong and I'm right. So Helium asks, how long did it take you to get to 1K? So I assume they mean subscribers, unless getting like one letter K. Yeah, that joke wasn't even funny. I don't know what I was thinking. So I started this channel in April of 2021 because I was in shooting sports at the time, and I had this grand idea of like streaming me shooting my air rifle. Then I realized you're not allowed to live stream with like real firearms on YouTube, so that idea kind of got shut down. Remember, I make a lot of dumb mistakes because I'm not a nerd. Then I started making Minecraft tutorials about things that I was learning about from like hosting realms and just other dumb videos that really I thought could just get views.
What's up, kids? Today we are going to get infinite money in Demolition Derby 3.
In hindsight, I didn't really know what I was doing, and these videos were pretty bad. I also started posting like stream clips to YouTube Shorts, and I hit 1K subscribers in May of 2022, if I remember correctly. So Crep Zero asks, how is your current financial situation right now? I've heard the CIA and FBI are after you for 6 years of tax evasion. Yeah, I'm actually on the run from the government right now. I'm trying to fit in as a local farmer but if you see me, I should be considered deadly and armed, so don't attempt to turn me into the authorities. So Pug asks, what inspired you to do YouTube and run all these Minecraft servers of yours, and what motivates you to keep going? We've had a lot of questions about YouTube for some reason. So I technically started YouTube in the summer of 2020. I was making really dumb meme videos that really only I find funny. And if you want to go check them out, I still occasionally upload them on my channel, Not CraftedCroix. I'll link it in the description if you want to go see it. So I actually started running Minecraft servers in the summer of 2021 because I had this grand idea in my head that I would basically like enslave players and they would get me a whole bunch of resources. And it's just kind of went from there. As for motivation, I do make a little bit of money off of doing all this. Not much, but a little bit. And I do get a few people every now and then who tell me like they've learned a lot from my videos and I'm the best. You know, things I've heard a million times. So Lewis asks, what was your first real memory on MC? So I got Minecraft back in like 2012 on our Amazon Kindle. And one of the first things that I can remember is just like on the drive to school, I would fly around a creative world and put signs everywhere that said CWH, which is short for Croix was here. I don't know why, I just thought that was fascinating at the time. I also remember this one time where I had to go out to dinner with my mother and her friends, and I got like really freaked out by the creepers because like I was playing it there, you know, I was being an iPad kid and all that. I also remember that my father and I used to have a survival world and we didn't know about pickaxes, so we were like breaking stone with our fists. Like those memories are unbeatable because now I know that you need to use a pickaxe, right? So I'll never be able to relive anything like that. So Stormrider asks, what plugin do you prefer using to add costume things in the game, Items Adder or Ruxor? So I've always kind of levitated towards Items Adder. I don't honestly know why. I just think that one day it was just like, it clicked in me, like I'm going to use Items Adder, and I just kind of went from there. I do get a lot of people that always ask me like, can you make a tutorial about Ruxor, or like for the Geyser custom model data, like how do you do this with Ruxor? But I'm not planning on making any tutorials on Ruxor unless the developer sends me a license for free. So get on that, get the developer to send me a free license, and then I'll make tutorials on it. So both Ba and RY Guy Fly 654 both ask when the next Civilizations event is. So as of making this video, we don't currently have a set date, but it will be announced in the Farcross Discord really soon. I've been working on it for the past like month or so, and let me just say it is going to be really fun. I'm also planning to have a lifesteal event on Farcross this summer, so keep an eye out for that as well. And Hato Potato asks, will you ever stop hating new updates, or is that like asking a diabetic to not eat food? So if you didn't know this about me, I absolutely hate new Minecraft updates. Minecraft 1.21 just came out like last month. I haven't checked it out at all. And Minecraft 1.20 came out last year. And just on my stream this week was the first time that I've ever seen sniffers. Back before I was a server owner, I probably would have enjoyed it. But now it's just annoying because you have all these kids complaining that they can't join on the latest version, and you have Bedrock players complaining they can't join because Geyser needs to be updated, and then people expect you to update the server to the latest version, but you can't do that because the paper devs haven't even released the latest jar yet, and you have to rely on all these other developers who make all these plugins to update that because otherwise it won't load, and then your server doesn't work probably because you don't have these plugins that you need the server to work for. Yeah, as you can tell, I absolutely hate new Minecraft updates. I wish we could just go back to like the 1.8 days. It was so much simpler back then, honestly. And finally, Firewall 2K asks, do you remember my first username when I met you from a long time ago? So I think it was something like The Real Firewall or something. I'm not entirely sure. I am really bad with names, but I think it was something to do with Firewall, so I hope that's enough. Well, that's all the questions we have for today. If you have a question that you would like answered in a video like this, then make sure to join my Discord. Otherwise, you can just hop into one of my streams and ask me there. Make sure to subscribe and join both of my Minecraft servers. And until next time, I will see you down on the farm. Yeehaw!